Hey, welcome to another Chin-Wag. It's Monday, and I am so glad that you're being a part of this conversation. You know, That's Not My God has reached over 1,000 people now, and Drew is the winner of the Kindle, so congratulations. It's something to be celebrated when we can hit 1,000 people. So, Mondays, I'm trying to get back to Wild Card Mondays, and this is where you submit the topics. So be sure to watch. Every Monday, I'm going to put a post on facebook.com/ That's Not My God, and it's going to say list the topic, and I'm going to pick one. Now, because it's somewhat new, we gave it a trial run a couple months ago, and it was well received, and now we're going to go with it. Chris was the first one to weigh in with a thought. And she's going after the Christian movies here, and namely Courageous. She wanted to know my thoughts on it. And, well, I'll give you my thoughts. I'll give you my open thoughts about it. First one, I didn't see it. No desire to. But I have read up on it, and I've watched the previews. Anything that comes out of that has to do with Kirk Cameron, which I know Courageous doesn't, but it's from that camp. And just Christian movies in general. I'm reminded of in Velvet Elvis, Rob Bell talks about getting rid of Christian music, Christian movies, Christian books, and just calling them music, just calling them books, just calling them movies. And he talked about how whether it's Christian music or secular music, and that goes for movies, books, everything. There's good stuff, and then there's the kind that just desecrate the art form. And what I've been finding is that the Christian movies, they're okay, but they're not the best. And so I cannot sit through a lousy movie, especially now. Come on, let's be honest here. It was a straight to DVD movie. Yes, I know there were limited engagements and things like that, but it was a straight to DVD movie, and so I have a hard time sitting through those. When I want to watch a movie, I want it to be good. But let me give you some thoughts on the movie really quick. It seems like I already tore it up pretty good. But there are some good points to it. Now, the whole movie, Courageous, is about a group of dads. They're police officers, and they're sunk in their work and everything, and they're wanting to become better dads as a result of some things that have happened in a couple of their lives. And I get that. I think at the very essence of it, tips on being a better dad, I know I welcome them. But this is where where I would say I'm done with it then. The advice is good, the pointers are good. The encouragement to be a better dad is always a good thing. However, as with many men's ministries, and you know what, actually what I believe, this is what I believe about this movie, Courageous, that it's Mark Driscoll's teachings put into movie form, and now it's acceptable. Okay? They talk about men as being the drill sergeants, being the man of the house, and being courageous and take a stand and all these things. And I get that, and there is something spiritual about the dad, the father being the head of the house, but not in the real hardcore way. But there is, I think, something to that. But in every man, in every father, there is a uniqueness about the man or the father. There is a uniqueness about them. I talked about this on Sunday, that in a lot of churches, a lot of men's ministry circles, it's the drill sergeant mentality, and we have the 5 a.m. prayer meeting followed by the 6 a.m. breakfast, and and the men's ministry is becoming the man that God wants you to be, and never once looking at what makes that man unique. Is it his meekness? Is it his gentleness? Is it his firmness? Is it his ability to make decisions on the fly, or does he have to analytically take apart everything? Not all men are the same, and I really get disgruntled with men's ministries that have this drill sergeant feeling, this overbearing feeling. And when I saw that clip in the movie, it just reiterated the fact when the guy standing at the pulpit talking to a bunch of men and getting kind of grumpy talking to them. I'm like, yeah, I will never see this movie. I could learn more about being a good daddy by watching Daddy Daycare than seeing Courageous. The line that the guy says in the movie says, "Where are you, men of courage?" And he points at the audience. Where are you, men of courage? No, it wasn't Driscoll talking. It was this actor that he was talking, and it really is something that, if you get something from it, great. If you do dig those movies, fine. I can't stand the art form of most Christian movies, and Yeah, just the drill sergeant mentality in it. What did you think of the movie, though? I'm not going to bash you for your thoughts. I want to hear what you thought about that movie. So email info@that'snotmygod.com or post a comment right here on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll get back to you. Of course I will, and I'd like to hear from you, and I'd like to send back personal notes as well. Talk to you soon.
I've been working since the break of day.